How's it going, guys? It's Stock Picks by Tim here, and I want to talk about 5 stocks that for me are in great buy zones. First off, I want to talk about DraftKings or DKNG. Now, it has been downtrending for quite a while, but we're starting to consolidate, and I see it as a great time to start buying. I was actually in this during the SPAC days, but have since gotten out, and I'm looking at this one like a juicy buy. I'm considering buying some DraftKings very soon. Looking at it, we're very near a 52-week low. We bounced down, tested the low 24s, bounced right back, and now we're getting higher lows. So we'll see if this trend continues. But I think it's a great time to start accumulating DraftKings. I really do. The RSI is neutral, MACD is rising, and we've still got some green there. Now next up, I want to just quickly mention Matterport. I've talked about this one a lot, so I'm sure there's some of you that are probably sick of hearing it. But this one to me is a buy right now. I did buy a little bit today. I only bought a little bit, I've just been continuing to buy a small position in Matterport slowly but surely through January because I do expect it to come down a little bit more, and we are very likely to test those 14s. We are very near the end of the redemption of warrants, okay? That negative catalyst is almost past us. I think yesterday we had a little bit of exuberance, we went up to about 8% before starting to cool off. We went to about 8% before starting to cool off, and we just had a pretty rough day today with Matterport, but I saw it as a buying opportunity, and this is my metaverse play. I will continue to add to this one. Market cap has literally got slashed in just about half over the last month or so, and long term I see this as a great time to buy. But I just wanted to quickly touch on this one. Next up is Immersion Corporation, or IMMR. Now this for me is in a great time to buy too, and this has just been continuing to be on a downtrend lately. Now we hit a low of about 5, quickly bounced off. We tested again, but bounced a little higher. All right, so this one's the same thing. We're getting higher lows, and we'll see how it goes moving forwards, but I do like this at this price. They've got a positive EPS, positive earnings per share. Half of their market cap is in cash. They've only got $2 million in debt, and the revenue's been growing with exception of the last quarter. So that's one reason I think this has been down lately, because basically with these growth stocks, these smaller cap stocks, you want to see that revenue increase, and it's a major red flag when you see it decrease. But to me, it's a golden opportunity to buy because I expect the next quarter to do pretty well. Typically for Immersion, the holiday season is the best quarter, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the trend will continue and this will have a nice rebound. And next up, we've got Aquestive Therapeutics, or AQST. I haven't talked about this one in a while, but now I see it as a great place to buy. This is a zone that I do like to accumulate, as many of you may know, and then I like to pop it up at this upper 6 range. So this is when I stop buying. Right here is typically where I want to stop buying, and then you take some profits. We were able to do this a few times. There's a lot of hype in this one, a lot of volatility, and if you just zoom through this level, it's always a great buy zone, at least historically, over the last few months. But they did have the delay for their FDA trial, which caused this huge drop, and we just consolidated from there. I see it as a great spot to start buying, and the FDA hype will start building up very likely again. But if it falls through, it'll be very rough for this company, and it'll likely come down, test the bottom 3s. But I see AQST as a great place to start buying again, in my opinion. Next up, I want to talk about INDI, or INDI. This is my favorite semiconductor play, and specifically I've been buying warrants because when it comes down to this level, the warrants get super cheap, like in the $2 range. And so anything under like $12 with INDI, the warrants just panic because, so with the warrant, you're paying the price of the warrant, which right now is around $2, and that gives you the ability to buy INDI at a future date up to 2026. Okay, up to the year 2026 to buy INDI at a share price of $11.50 per share. So that $11.50 plus the cost of that warrant would be what you're paying. So anything under that range, like anything under like 12, even $12.50 or so, the warrants start panicking because they're at a point where there's no value. You're negative, you're at a loss. Although time is on your side, so that's the short-term fear with warrants, and they are very lucrative. There's definitely opportunities to make money on them. So I did accumulate some more warrants at this price, and I have a pretty built-out position for indies, so I didn't buy any shares, just bought warrants, and I do think the shares are at a great price right here. I do. I thought it was going to hold that 11. Sure enough, we broke it, came back up pretty quickly, but then we did retest it. So we'll see how this one goes. I really like INDI. I've gone into this one a million times. So that's basically it. Just a quick video, 5 stocks that I'm looking at, thinking about buying this week. And, I've been buying Matterport, been buying INDI warrants. A couple of these other ones I'm very likely to buy throughout the rest of this week. So thanks as always, guys, and have a good one.